right, you guys? All right. Welcome to my kooky idea of Friday Night Live. We are doing a vegetarian night. I don't know. I just think everyone's trying to be healthy, and I decided, hey Patricia, welcome, the wave. Everyone's trying to be super healthy right now, right? Everyone's trying to lose weight for the first week. The first 2 weeks of the new year. I decided I'd do vegetarian. Super healthy. You look so beautiful. Thank you, pretty girl. Thank you. Hi guys. They're all starting to show up. That's sweet. So who doesn't love Rihanna? You know I'm into my soundtrack. I don't know. The soundtrack tonight is starts out funky, but then it gets a little mellow, and this is the way I wanted to do it. You look so beautiful. Oh, you guys are sweet. Okay. Hey Jeffrey, I love you. How fantastic is my daughter, my granddaughter? She's amazing. I'm telling you, she is so much fun. So I was swinging her, and then I'll put my timer on. When I was putting her on the swing, I kept on going like my mother used to. I don't know. Sometimes I make these sounds. She was literally like a parrot. She could copy the exact sound that I was making. It was making me laugh like a crazy person. All right, I'm gonna put the timer on because I don't want to take too much time. What do you think? 13 minutes? That's plenty. You guys will be sick of me by then. All right, parsnip soup. We're doing vegetarian. Everyone's trying to be super healthy, right? Parsnips are cheap, healthy. This is a dish that I make. It's got, soups, right? So carrots, celery, onion, garlic. It has ginger in it. And I don't know if Lindale is going to join us tonight. So everyone knows I love Instagram. I'm a bit of an Instagram whore. I follow everybody. I'm a little obsessed. I'm now obsessed with TikTok. A little new obsession because it's funny. I follow some funny stuff. I was watching her Instagram around the holidays, and she was like, "Oh, I'm having a parsnip soup with coconut milk," and I was like, "Oh, I'm totally gonna try that." So here we are. I added ginger. I added coconut milk, turmeric. Right? We're using a lot of turmeric. Please tell me, all my followers, you bought turmeric, and Mary, did you buy turmeric? I'm gonna wait until she answers. Come on, girl, tell me you bought it. Put it in everything. Put it in everything. So I added some turmeric because the color is so pretty. And yeah, it's cheap and it's super healthy. So I try to make it thick and creamy. Hey, Sarah. Oh, you guys are great, Jezzy. Awesome. Yeah, she bought it. And who's writing in their journal that I sent them? Come on. Hello, Jezzy. So the journals, I sent a couple of journals out, cheap, staples. I'm hoping everyone just writes a couple of lines of what you did for the day, maybe how you were feeling, good or bad. It's your journal. You get to write anything you want. Gratefulness, hopefully at the end of the night. Hi, loving this outfit. Oh, you're so cute. You know what? It was 85 degrees here today. And some people were complaining. It's like, oh, it's so hot. I'm like, you will never hear me complain about the weather. It's sort of like a slutty cheerleader outfit. All right, okay. So here's the thing. Take another sip. Then what I do with this, which is really nice, I'm gonna show you. The color is gorgeous. The kitchen smells amazing. I would make this the day before, and for entertaining, this is really cool. Can you see? It's chunky, and then I get my trusty kitchen toy out, my bad boy, my big bad boy, and make it smooth. Okay? So to serve it, which is kind of fun, you could do a couple of things. Make it really kind of thick and creamy. Serve it as like a first course, as the vegetable, and then saute scallops and put scallops on top of a bed of this gorgeous yellow yumminess. And then, hey Joni, you'd like this. I was just talking about this parsnip. We were talking about our mothers and how, my mother, she was a cool chick. And when I was a teenager, she was a working mom. And she said, she left my father when the last child left for college. And she said to me, she said, Megan, when I was going through the house of what to bring or what to take with me to California, she said, I noticed I had a lot of small pots. So what she would do, and I guess, she totally influenced me at the time. She and I butted heads like daughters can do. If you liked green beans, she would make you green beans. If you liked carrots, whoever liked carrots with 6 kids. So she had a lot of small pots, and she would make fresh vegetables. I miss her so much. Anyway, so you could do this as a soup. And so the next day, you make it, especially for entertaining, which we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to entertaining. I can't wait to have you guys over. It gets thicker, so the next day add a little bit of even water, vegetable broth, or more coconut milk. The coconut milk in here is amazing. Is Lindale out there? She inspired me. If you see this, coconut cream, it's sometimes hard to find. It's really fun for entertaining, and then you would get it, you have to stir it, and then before serving it as a soup, you would drizzle some coconut cream on top. And then the coconut just like dances in their palate, in their mouths. And then the next day, if you make it the next day, which is great for entertaining, you might have to add a little bit of vegetable broth. So that's it. This is what it looks like when you're eating it. This is my dinner. I don't know what you guys are having. I had pizza last night, by the way. 3 slices. When she goes, she goes. All right, food for thought. 7 minutes. Here we are. Oh, this song is pretty. Oh, the soundtrack is. I love that. Serious Mom Love. Yeah, I love this. My favorite. Oh, Toasted. Okay. So I came across a quote. If you've been following me, I love quotes. And if you got metamorphosis, I came across a beautiful quote that I loved. Are you ready? Do not judge. You don't know what storm I've asked her to walk through. Does that speak to anybody else out there? Hey, Debbie. We're on to food for thought. You're going to have to get the recipe for my yummy parsnip soup. Hi, sis. Helly. Okay, so the quote of the day is this, but I'm going to share another quote with you that Mom would say to only me, not you. Do not judge. You don't know what storm I've asked her to walk through. Right? And so, I like to relate it always to COVID. That's why I'm doing this. Once COVID's over, I don't know. Maybe I won't do it. But I was thinking, every Friday we'll get together and try to, I don't know, just not think about all what's going on in politics and pandemic. I love that quote because it's like, you know what, you guys, let's all be nice to each other, especially now. Everybody's going through some shit. I've got a friend who's a single mom. Could you imagine? Even the moms that aren't single that have to teach their kids, we weren't. It's not natural. It isn't natural. And so let's be extra nice to each other. There was and I'm sure you've heard this, don't react, respond. And this is something I'm working on as an old lady. I'm finally learning it, and I'm trying and experimenting with it and practicing it. Don't respond. Don't react, respond. So Mom, Helly, Mom used to say to me, and I'm sure she didn't say it to you, walk a mile in my moccasins, girlfriend. She would say it like, wow, with her long nails. Let's all just like, we don't know. You don't know what someone's been through that day, that week, that month. You don't know what's going on with their families or their marriages. Let's all just pause and not react, because I think a lot of people are under so much pressure that they're reacting. I've seen some. Oh yes, she did. She said it to you too. Oh come on, isn't that the most coolest thing? Well, hey Marcy darling, thank you for promoting my little Friday night thing. I appreciate you, and you're really fun to follow. You guys, Marcy darling, follow her website. Well, her Instagram is a lot of fun to like. You'll see it and you'll see pink. Everybody has like a signature. I don't know what my signature is. Quite frankly, I don't know, but it's about, I hope it's about nurturing. I hope it's about food and feeding everybody's body and soul. I think that's what I really want to be about, is nurturing. As I drink my vodka. All right, did you get your food for thought? Aw. Food for thought, yeah. And so let me know if there are any food for thoughts that really hit you. And so tonight was, that quote, but it's also about empathy and compassion. And I've got 3 minutes. I'm going to end with this. I looked it up. And I was like, okay, Megan, people should be kind to each other, and they should be empathetic and compassionate to each other right now, right? Because we're going through shit. I decided to look it up. Here we go. And you guys probably know because you're all smarter than I am, but I had to look up the definition. That's your signature, nurturing. And that's why I think I'm struggling, because there's nobody to nurture but Paco. He is so well taken care of. All right, empathy. The capacity to understand or feel what another person is experiencing from their frame of reference. So empathy is more like a feeling, right? And I'm learning the hard way. I'm pretty sure there have been times when I've been empathetic and have kind of suffered from it, but it's okay. Like it's a good thing. I want to be. I haven't learned, and I'm sure a lot of you chicks out there, it's mostly, hey, Mudwife, we're talking about empathy. So the people that watch it the next day, it's like, what the hell is she talking about? People are coming on later, so I respond, which is kind of fun. It's great to be empathetic. It's fantastic. Some of us are just born to be that way. We just have to protect ourselves. And I'm just beginning at this fucking old age learning. I didn't know. Like, there's ways of not absorbing. So I can be with someone and I feel their pain. I totally feel it. We have to be careful that we don't absorb it. Because when we absorb it, then they walk away and we're feeling it. So we got to be careful. Empathy. Compassion is different. And I was like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. I had to look it up. To go out of your way to help the physical, mental, and emotional pain of another. So compassion is more the act of, whereas empathy is like the absolute feeling of it. All right, let me read this. Empathy is good as long as you don't take on the other person's emotions. Yeah. But it's beautiful. Some people call that carrying someone else's water. I never heard that, Sarah. Oh, I love you. You guys, we're such a cool tribe. All right, you guys. 22 seconds. I love our Friday nights. I hope this was helpful. All right, so let's just recap. Be nice with politics going on and people being home. Let's be nice to each other. Let's be empathetic, but don't absorb it. Be careful. Let's be compassionate. Call each other. Calling someone is an act of compassion. I love you guys. Try this recipe. It's cheap. It's super healthy. Have a nice weekend. Bye.